So a popular belief is that I am banned from VidCon. In 2011, I went to VidCon in a banana suit and we had a really good time. But by the time 2012 came around, I had a lot of very aggressive meat eater videos out there. Like I was a vegetarian and I was making a lot of things about, people, and people were really mad at me. They said that if I showed up to VidCon, they'd pelt me with meat and eggs.
Following your channel, this is the first I've ever heard or hear of any mention of this, of people doing that, which, with a lot of people having common sense, I doubt they would actually do that and make those kind of threats. And I feel, considering the current drama you're in, you're just doing this to kind of change the direction of what's going on, or at least the attention off of you to something else, which a lot of people aren't going to fall for.
And they wrote VidCon saying I was a terrible person and so forth. There was this girl, I think this had something to do with it. She released this essay after I broke up with her, and she described this scene from Rocky where Rocky got with Adrian, and it was a terrible scene. I don't know why they were okay with that. Like, if you watch Rocky, like, Rocky the boxer is a bona fide rapist.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and ask the obvious question. How is this even relevant to the situation that you're in right now? Give you the quick answer. It's not relevant to the situation that you're in right now. In fact, for the entire video, or for the entire rest of the video, because there's about like maybe 30 seconds to a minute left on the video, but for 2 minutes you go on talking about, or at least self-gratifying your ego, about how Adrian, your ex, who people right now believe you assaulted. I'm using quotes. Hopefully people know what I'm saying. Because of the letter that she wrote, or the email, describing her interaction with you. And supposedly, she sent you a, in quotes, apology letter. Or, if you guys don't mind me saying, alleged, because for all we know, you could have written that letter yourself. But who knows at this point. So, when it comes to the situation that you're in, all of this, I don't know what you're trying to pull, but it makes no sense. There's no purpose to it, narrative-wise. Now, as I recall, you made a video a while back talking about this particular thing. You were never banned from VidCon. In fact, what you were upset about, and you were upset with the fact that they contacted you and they didn't want you as a speaker, because people who know you, who watched your content and realized how toxic it was, didn't want you speaking at VidCon, and you threw a fit.
Hey guys, I have been removed from the list of speakers on the Vidcon site, and I was recently contacted by someone who represents Vidcon. What they said was that I was removed because parents were complaining. They weren't necessarily complaining about me being at the event as much as they were complaining about me being a speaker. And I say this because that's why they contacted Vidcon in the first place, because I was listed as a speaker. That, and the individual who's talking to me who represented VidCon stated that I could still attend the event. So what this comes down to is that they don't want me to voice my opinion. I mean, why else could I still attend the event and not talk into a microphone? Because they don't want me to say anything that's on my mind.
And as much as I admire freedom of speech, why wouldn't they have you as a speaker? I mean, considering the fact that, time and time again, you've proven how much of a toxic individual you are, especially with your ideals and your thought process, especially when somebody does not do something to your standards, you proceed to demonize them and call them a horrible human being, or at least any name in the book, because either they call you out or they question anything that you say. There's no discord with you. There's no trying to, have a conversation with you. And anybody that says different than you, they're garbage. Plain and simple. So, and I don't know why Onision's doing this. In fact, if you would permit me, lately it seems Onision's going the lazy route with, let's say, his videos, where he is just sitting in front of a camera, and this is probably what, the fourth or fifth video where he's wearing the same outfit with the same fucking haircut, and he's reading questions, like typing questions for Google about himself. I don't understand what's the point. Are you trying to validate yourself? Are you just trying to come up with some things to talk about, even though you've probably talked about this once or twice or maybe 10 times before? I mean, I don't understand at this point. So, I leave it to you guys. What are your thoughts? If you guys can, leave it in the comments down below. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you guys for watching. This is Rob of Novakast Studios signing off. Have a good one, and take care.